Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Last time we left off, kind of we were going to go to the moon, and then I decided to make this a separate mission before going to the moon, just to kind of see how the rocket performs, but also just to get a little bit more science and to get like another mission done too. And to get that mission done after I was already using the swivel engine, not sure if you guys know, but I basically just made another category and then just kind of restaged the rocket and then went from there. So I'm going to do some science up in high space here. I think it might be the last kind of biome that I really need to do. So I'm going to get that done and then I'm going to bring the rocket back down and then we'll probably get that moon mission ready, and it'll probably be this rocket I send to the moon. I'm not quite sure yet. Um, like like I said, if I can do a little bit more research, I might get the struts, and then I can strut it, and then it might fly through the atmosphere better, and then I might actually get up here with the intended amount of fuel so I can get to the moon. I was thinking like maybe like 2000 delta V at like this altitude. So I guess I could do it, but then I'd be using up like my whole kind of return stage and stuff. So I'm not quite sure. Like maybe we'll go to the moon and then min-miss, or maybe we'll just go to min-miss. Not quite sure yet. But whenever I land, we'll see everyone back at the vehicle assembly building. Or at the Space Center, I guess. Alright. And yeah, we're back at base. Managed to make a little bit of money and make a little bit of science, so now I can do the things not because they're easy, but because they're hard. But yeah, now we can do the things in space and all those other things. I forget the speech. I know I'm butchering it very bad. But it's actually one of my favorite speeches. I just can't seem to remember it at all very well right now. Alright. Let there be struts. And I unlocked some science stuff too, so I'm gonna put some more science in a little science pod here. So I'm gonna do that and we'll be back. Alright, my little science bay is kind of jam-packed full. I did a little bit of clipping, but hey, I wanted two of these so I could do a lot of science cheesing. Because early on, you need all the science that you can get. And carrying two of these experimental storage unit goes a long way, because then you can basically carry duplicate experiments. Because as long as you don't transmit them back yet, you can, like gather up like two experiments. The only crappy thing is, only got two of these goo containers, and I don't really have any room for a scientist unless I went with darn. Yeah, I was thinking could add another pod to this, but I don't want to make it off balance. And also I don't want to make it ugly at the same time. Let me just play with an idea here. Because if I do this, and then what am I looking for? What am I looking for? It doesn't look awful. You know? That doesn't look terrible. But I don't have enough delta V apparently. $1,200. Okay. Oof. Let's do that. Okay. 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 This is the moon launch 3. Alright. Reinforced, pretty much. As good as she's going to get. Save. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing any more stuff before I leave. So, I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright, well, go broke or go home. It's like, after this, I've only got like 10 grand. So, if this launch doesn't go well, I'm gonna revert it. But also, like, if it goes horribly wrong, then I'm kind of screwed. But, wish me luck. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost lost it there. Oh, sorry if it's like so dark right now. Actually. Huh. Where is the gamma? Guess there isn't one. I'll have to see if there's like some mod or something to make it brighter. Good enough. And catch the moon right somewhere around here. Trying to get a free return. But honestly, I kind of like that. 24. And then it'll fling my rocket carcass into space. Probably. But I might even have enough fuel to like orbit. So I did bring the scientist. Sorry, excuse me. I did bring the scientist, so it would be kind of nice. And I need like just a little bit more of a stage so I can get more of this stage up into space. But I hate making the rockets like super tall and I hate making them super fat. So might have to wait till I get more rocket parts and then I can just make it fatter and like wider and like taper it out. And get them ready for this burn. I should have started it a little sooner. I think it's like 50 seconds. I should have started at like 25 seconds, but this thing's got pretty good thrust to weight, so perfect. Cool beans. Alright, guys. We're cooking now. Let's see. How much fuel would it take? Probably about that same shape return. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna fast forward the game here and pretty much get to the moon encounter. And probably resume the recording just a little bit before we get to the moon. So bye bye Kerbin. Hello Mun. Alright. We're coming in to the moon approach pretty much. Got my next encounter set up. Ideally, he would have wanted like a polar orbit, like going this way, but I don't really have enough fuel to do a polar orbit. Like I should have adjusted it like out here, and then it would have taken like barely any fuel to adjust it, but I didn't think about it until pretty much now, and I didn't quick save. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do that, and we're gonna go to this waypoint. I don't know why I didn't really need a waypoint for a circularizing burn. I just wanted to make sure I had enough fuel. Dude, come on. Awesome. All right, let's do some science. turn that battery off, just in case. Alright, now I gotta go reset those goo containers, so I'm gonna do that, and hopefully stay in this biome whenever I do it. Actually, screw it. Store. Temperature. Temperature. Alright, well, I'm gonna go around the moon a little bit more and do some more science and then figure out what I'm gonna do. So, I decided that I'm gonna go back to Kerbin now. Because I got all the science that I can going around the equator. I don't have enough fuel to get back to Kerbin and switch to a polar orbit. So, just gonna go back to Kerbin and then bring back all this delicious science that I've acquired. And hopefully this thing lands well. I think I should have put these parachutes up just a little bit higher so it lands on the bottom. But it should be heavy enough anyways that just points to the bottom. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, burn time. Perfect. Bye-bye, moon. Oh, hold on. Negative curve for it from... Yeah. Okay. Got all the experiments I can now. Boop. Alright. Oh dear. Okay. How much later do I have? Oof, oof, oof. I hope I have enough. Because this re-entry is going to take a while. But, yeah, whenever we got some action going on, I'll get back to you guys. This, re-entry should get, pretty hot here. But it'll also give me a good idea of, like, I can carry even less of later. Oh, 620,000. So high. I took so much height off my apoapsis just off that first pass. But it's looking like we're gonna have to go for round 2 here. Well, I don't mind that. Like, we're getting down to the planet, and we're getting there safely. So I'm gonna fast forward, and we'll get back whenever we're going for round 2. And we're back for round 2. They look like they're having fun, eh? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Wonder, like, hmm. don't know where that piece of debris went. Man, this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna... You know what? I think we'll probably call it the end for this video right here. Please don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Next episode will already have, or, sorry, words. I will already have landed on the planet, and we'll be ready for the next mission. So, I'm just gonna get this done, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode.